Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and today we're going to be, reviewing and opening some packs out of the new, I think it's a full box, even though they were supposed to give us a mini box, I believe. The last box was a full box, and now we're getting another full box, I think. Let me just make sure I have that right. They also released a structured deck, I guess, or a pre-built deck. And overall, the pre-built deck it's decent. I'm not going to say like it's game breaking or anything. It does give you a free, I guess, well, it's not free since you're purchasing it. They're giving you a Synchro level 5 Junk Synchro plus one or more non-tuner monsters. You're also getting 2 Junk Blader. Junk Blader, overall, it's a decent card, has a decent attack. It's an effect monster. You can banish 1 Junk monster from your graveyard. This card gains 400 attack until the end of this turn. So it does have, I think it is somewhat viable because of the high attack that it can have. And then you also are getting 2 Junk Breaker again, 1800 monster level 4 Earth Warrior. During the main phase of this card was normal summon this turn. You can tribute this card, all face up monsters on the field have their effects negated until the end of this turn. So it's a decent effect. It's kind of like an effect veiler somewhat, but overall it's a decent card. Junk Servant, everything else is just basically filler, I think. You do get some tuners, I believe. This guy's a tuner. It's a level 3 Toon Warrior. You also get another Synchro at what is level 6. Gravity Warrior, 1 tuner or 1 or more non-tuner monsters. When this card is Synchro Summoned, it gains 300 attack for each face-up monster your opponent controls. Once per turn during your opponent's battle phase, you can target 1 defense position monster your opponent controls, change it to face-up attack position. Also, it must attack this turn if able. So it's a decent attack. You do have to invest 2 monsters in it. And it can counter, let's say, whenever they release Marshmallow or a Spirit Reaper or whatever those little annoying cards that don't get destroyed by battle. This card's a good counter to that. But overall, it's a decent card, I guess. And if you're doing maybe some free monsters you got from the graveyard, I think it's a decent investment. Harmonic Waves, target 1 face of monster on the field. It becomes level 4 into the end phase. Again, they're just level manipulation. Some part of I guess the Shallow Grave or whatever this card's called. It's getting a little bit more support for it. Limiter Overlord, and then Shapeshifter. I think Shapeshifter might be decent. And Duel Links, especially summon this card as a normal monster. Fiend type tuner Earth level 2 attack. This card is also still a trap card. You can only activate 1 Shapeshifter per turn. So the only thing that is going to be relevant is that it's a tuner level 2. And I think it's a little bit better than most of the other monsters that are out there. Just because this is a tuner, you can summon either the Junk Warrior or the Gravity Warrior or the Stardust. I think that, and we didn't really get that many synchros, although we did get most of the X-Sabers. I did already take a look at the full box. So overall, should you spend the $2 for this already pre-built deck? I don't know. It'd be up to you. I myself, I don't think I am gonna get it, since I already have a copy of the Junk Warrior. Since you do get it with the whenever you come into the 5Ds world, so I think I'm just gonna be set with that one. I don't see really much potential for anything else unless you want to run like this particular deck. I keep forgetting what the name of that monster is, but if you want to run it, it does have some decent support in here. But other than that, I don't know. I myself, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Don't think it's worth the $2 or the 500 I guess gems that it's worth. And then for the next one, let me see how they structure this now. Okay, so Sion. You are also able to get the selection boxes from the past, which, I mean, if you've been consistently getting cards, I don't think you should go through the selection box. So yeah, it was a full box followed by another full box, which it should have been a mini box, or they should have named it mini box, I guess. But let's go ahead and get into it again. And I think the primary cards I'm going for is, there's a lot of good cards actually in here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open some packs, and then let's go through it as we're opening them. Let's do 3 packs plus the SR purchase for $1. Alright, purchase. Okay, let me do this little setup right here. Okay, got that. Continue. And I always forget to do this to begin with in every, I think, in every pack opening that I've done. I always forget to, I suppose you're not watching it because my OBS is set up to only do the Duel Links, but anyway, I always forget to add funds to my Steam. Alright, so return to my account. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's glitched out or what it is. Let me close it out and see if it'll work. Okay, so authorize. Alright, so here it is. 3 packs plus the SR. The SR I'm looking for the Blue Eye Synchro. I think it's mainly what I want from the super rares. And all of the X-Sabers, of course. The X-Sabers I think are going to be really good. And I think they are going to be the fastest deck out there that's going to be able to synchro way faster than everybody else. So hopefully I'm going for the X-Saber. Mainly the X-Saber. Of course the Blue Eye stuff too is really good. Let's see what we get in this first pack. Right. So there's the X-Saber Axle. While you control this face-up card, when a Saber monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card. So it's a decent effect. I don't think it's used as much as everything else, but overall it's decent. Queen's Double. This monster may attack your opponent's life points directly. Again, we're going to start seeing more of these stally attack direct monsters, I guess. Gusto Falco Wing Beast Tuner effect, level 2. When this face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, except by battle, you can special summon 1 Gusto monster from your deck in face-down defense position. Again, it's a decent effect with the whole Gusto archetype. Alright, oh, and this is called Stardust Acceleration. Pine Kono. If this card is sent to the graveyard by the effect of a Corno, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. Decent effect, Dark Scorpion Burglars. I think they're kind of late to the whole Duel Links thing, the whole Dark Scorpion archetype. They should have been released way back, like whenever Duel Links got, I think, got released. Hopefully this is the first ultra rare. Most of the time when we see the this particular animation, it's usually a super rare or higher. So let's see what this is. Alright, Genex Doctor, you contribute 1 face-up Genex controller to select and destroy 1 card on the field. Again, it's kind of like an Exiled Force, but you do have to have 2 monsters on the field. Another Acorno. During your main phase, you can send 1 Pine Kono from your hand to the graveyard and special summon this card from the hand. So, alright, so there's an XX-Saber Bogart Knight. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower X-Saber monster from your hand. Cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of an X-Saber synchro monster. So this is the main card out of the X-Sabers, this and the Dark Soul. You always want to have this and then something else, and then you can go ahead and go into a synchro. And this is the basically the primary card. You want to have 3 of these guys. So hopefully I get, well, in the box it's just 2, so I will have to dig through it. Or hopefully I get another from the confirmed guaranteed SR. I was going to say free, but they're not free since you are paying for them. Alright, Offerings to the Doom. This card, for some reason in the TCG, I think it got restricted to 1. Target 1 face-up monster on the field, destroy that target, also skip your next draw phase. Alright, not this one, it was a different one. I had them, I think it's, what was it? It was Offerings to something that whenever you activated it in the chain, you gain the life points. I think it's the one that got restricted, the one I'm thinking of. But again, 1 Offerings to the Doom. Alright, 6 packs plus the SR. I purchase. And hopefully I can get, hopefully I can get 1 Stardust Dragon and 1 of the Blue Eyes, or 2 of the Blue Eyes synchros. Alright, Genex Gaia. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy 1 Genex controller monster you control instead. Decent effect. Cyber Shark. Who I remember this in the TCG was a secret rare. If you control a water monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. So it's a decent little level, what is it, 5 attack monster, water fish. So it could be used for something. There's our first X-Saber Synchro, X-Saber Salsa. one tuner, one or more non-tuner X-Saber monsters. So they are locked down to the X-Saber Archetype, which I think most of the stuff is in here, so you shouldn't have any problems. This overall is going to be a decent card. It is kind of a high level, but overall it's a decent synchro. Stardust Respark. When an opponent special summons monster declares a direct attack, if the attack is greater than or equal to your life points, negate the attack. And if you do draw one card, then you can special summon one Stardust monster from your extra deck or graveyard. You can only activate one Stardust Respark per turn. I'm not sure how relevant this card is. I don't think it's going to see much of any play. Feedback Warrior Glossy. Level 3 Earth. It's a warrior effect. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one face-up monster you control. It becomes level 3. So again, it manipulates level. Don't think it's going to see that much play. A Scrap Iron Statue. When a spell or trap card that is already face-up on your opponent's side of the field activates its effect, destroy that card. Also, after that, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one junk monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. You can only use each effect of Scrap Iron Statue once per turn. That's a decent card, I guess. So, Dark Scorpion Burglars, unleash your power. It's a quick play. All Gemini monsters that were on your side of the field when this card was activated are treated as effect monsters and gain their effects. During the end phase of this turn, set all monsters affected by this card's effect. Kind of like a double-edged sword. I don't think it'd be... Well, if you're running like an OTK version of Gemini, I guess it could be decent. Saber Slash, destroy a number of face-up cards on the field equal to the number of face-up attack position X-Saber monsters you control. So I guess it's a decent destruction. You do have to have monsters for it to be viable, so that's one of the reasons I don't like it. Another Axo, Genex Doctor, Hydrogenix. So it's a level 6 machine synchro effect. Genex controller, one or more non-tuner water monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, gain life points equals to the attack of the destroyed monster. So this basically locked down to the water archetype, which I think the Undyne and the controller is usually the only reason I think they're only viable in a water deck or in the Mermail deck. So I think I do have to revisit the whole Mermail deck after we pull an Undyne or a couple of Undynes. Most of the time, like on TCG, you just runs like 2 or 3 and then one controller. Right, hopefully this is another, or our first Ultra rather. XX-Saber Archetype. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, add one X-Saber monster from your deck to your hand. This card gains 200 attack for each face-up X-Saber monster you control. Another statue, and there's a Mausoleum of the White. So during your main phase, you can normal summon one level 1 light tuner monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, send one normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, the targeted monster gains attack and defense equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard times 100 until the end of this turn when this card leaves the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one burst stream of destruction from your deck to your hand. Alright, so this is actually, it's kind of gets your Blue Eyes deck into a reverse toolbox where you can go ahead and send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard and then revive them from there, because there's another Blue Eyes revival card in this box as well. Alright, nothing on this one. Alright, Shooting Star. If a Stardust monster is on the field, target one card on the field, destroy that target. Again, I don't really like cards that require you to have something for their activation. United Resistance, Thunder, level 3 Wind, it's 1000 attack. Genex Solar, you can normal summon this card by attributing one Genex monster and inflict 500 damage to your opponent each time a face-up Genex monster you control is sent to the graveyard. It's a decent burn card, I guess, but not really going to see that much play. Confirm Guaranteed SR. There's a Dark Factory of mass production. Target 2 normal monsters in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. I think there's some sort of combo with this card. I can't remember it off the top of my hands, but I think it is going to see some play. Don't really remember the deck that used it, but I think it is somewhat viable. Alright, 10 packs plus the SR. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, so here's the first one. Nothing really in here. Or it could be 2 rares or a super rare. A Keyman, the Key Warrior, level 2 warrior effect. Once per turn during your main phase, you can make this card level 3 into the end phase side. So level manipulation, Dark Scorpion, Gorg the Strong. Can we help with a Gusto flips, someone with Gusto tuner monster from your deck? I guess that could maybe do something in the future, or I can get you like a level 4 Synchro or level 5 Synchro. A Corno Feedback Warrior, and there's the Genex controller, level 3 tuner machine, Dark as a master of all powers and elements. This is one of the few Genex monsters that can communicate with its companions. Duststorm of Gusto, Dark Scorpion, another Dark Scorpion again. I think Dark Scorpions are just outdated by since we're at the Synchro age now. Curse of the Circle. Target one monster your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot tribute it or use it as a Synchro material monster. Genex Doctor. You can tribute one face-up Genex controller to select and destroy one card on the field. XX-Saber Guard Strike. If you have 2 or more X-Saber monsters in your graveyard and control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Again, most of the time you want to run like 2 of these guys. But it's a decent attacker, I guess. It's 2100, but you can't special summon it, so I think I would run maybe 1 or 2 in Duel Links. Revival Gift, select 1 tuner monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Its effects are negated. Special summon 2 gift free tokens. This is basically a free tuner or a free synchro, because you select 1 tuner monster from your graveyard and then you special summon it. Its effects are negated. Special summon 2 gift tokens. Free attack at level 3, so that's 6, that's 8. It's to your opponent's side of the field, so you do have to take control of them. Stardust Shimmer. Select 1 dragon type synchro monster in your graveyard. Remove from play other monsters in your graveyard whose total level equal to the level of the selected monster, and special summon it from the graveyard. So it's a revival for a synchro. Alright, and so far I haven't really pulled anything good. Reed Butterfly. If your opponent controls a face-up synchro monster and you control no face-up synchro monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Intercept Mado. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard this turn. Any effect damage you take becomes 0. Galaxy Serpent, level 2, Dragon Tuner. That's basically it. Alright, and this one. Alright, so hopefully this is an ultra rare. Let's see what. Oh, it's a synchro. Hopefully it's Stardust Dragon. Scorpion. Oh, this is the XX-Saber Archetype. So this is actually a really good card. It's a level 6 synchro, 1 tuner or 1 or more non-tuner XX-Sabers monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can select and destroy up to 3 spell or trap cards on the field. So that by itself, it's really amazing. Alright, so I've got to take this call from work, so let me go ahead and get through this really quick, and then I'll be back here shortly. Saber Slash. And then, oh, this is going to be, hopefully this is an ultra rare. Hopefully this is a Stardust. No, it's not. Cosmic Flare, Priestess with Iso Blue. This is actually a really good card, and it's a rare, which they should have made it a super rare, or at least. Dark Elf, really not really relevant at all. Alright, that's a White Stone of Legend. It's actually really good. Alright. Alright, so next let's do the 10 packs plus the SR. Alright, purchase. Alright, authorize. Alright, let's go. Why are you so laggy? Alright, here we go. There's 10 packs plus an SR. There's an XX-Saber Archetype. Shooting Star, Stardust Shimmer. Alright, Reed Butterfly, Shadow Delver, a Genex controller. Oh, that Shadow Delver was new. Forgot to read it. Oh well. Hankono. There's a Daigusto Eagles. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 7. One tuner, one or more non-tuner Gusto monsters. So again, most of the synchros are locked into a particular archetype. Well, that's the ones that have been released so far, anyways. Once per turn during your end phase, you can banish one wind monster from your graveyard to target one face down card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. So that's actually a really good effect. We just have to wait and see how good Gustos or Daigustos get here in the near future. Tuners high. Discard one monster, special summon from your deck. One tuner monster with the same original type and attribute, but one level higher than the discarded monster had in hand. So I guess this could be a decent card. Stardust Respark, there's a Dark Scorpion, check the yellow. Another Guard Strike, that's a glossy one too. Alright, Future Samurai, Warrior Gemini effect. So once per turn you can banish one monster from your graveyard to target one face-up monster in the field, destroy that target. It's a decent effect, you do have to double summon it, and it's only a 1600 attack, I think. This guy would have been way better if it was at least at 18 or 19. Another Cyber Shark, Gusto Squirrel. When this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 5 or higher Gusto monster from your deck. It's a decent, had an 1800 defense, 0 attack. Space Gate, United Resistance, and there's a Genex, that's level 6. Genex controller plus one or more non-tuner Earth monsters. Once per turn, if you control a face-up level 4 lower Genex monster, you can switch the original attack and defense of this card into the end phase for as long as you control one face-up level 4 lower Genex monster. So it becomes 28 at 18. It's I think that's too low of an attack for such a high level monster. I think it should have been at least a 2000 and maybe do a switch at that. Needle Soldier, it's a 1 machine effect. If this card is used as a synchro material monster for a synchro monster during battle between the synchro monster and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of that synchro monster, and inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent. I don't know why Konami doesn't just put piercing on it and just have it known that it pierces instead of doing all this text. Axel and a Geojax. I mean, we can just all accept that piercing inflicts difference in damage from attack and defense. So that's all they really have to do is piercing, pierce, Future Samurai, Dark Scorpion. Alright, nothing new. So let's confirm our guaranteed SR. Let's see what it'll be. Another offerings to the Doom. Alright, so 12 packs plus the ultra rare. Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on, and I think we're gonna do this 12 packs because I think that this video is gonna be way too long, and then we'll just take a look at what we have left or what we haven't opened. Is it gonna load anytime soon? No purchasing. I already purchased it. Please not turn power off. Alright, here we go. It seems like there's a lot of people on here, and that's why it's so laggy, I think. And I guess there would be, since this is a new, what they call it? It's not a stage, right? I guess it's a new world. Right, hopefully this is an ultra rare. Hopefully it's going to be a blue ice support card, I think. Level returner. To reduce the level of one face-up monster you control by up to 2. Priestess with the Ice of Blue. Another offerings to the Doom. Why? Out of all the best or all the other better SRs that you can get, I'm getting the tributes to Doom. Light wave tuning. Select one level 4 light monster you control. It is treated as a tuner monster while it's face up on the field. Alright, Prodigious Puppeteer. It's a 2, 4, 6, 7 dark. Fiend once per turn, you can discard one card. You can control of all face up level 3 or lower monster your opponent controls. And to the end phase. This monster cannot activate its effect and cannot be tributed or used as synchro material monsters. So I'm not really sure. Well, I'm guessing for Exceed monsters this is going to be a decent card, but for now... Oh, I accidentally clicked skip. Why did I do that? But anyways, we got... Let's see what we got new. So of course we got an Ultra Rare Flame Veil Urikiza. One tuner, one or more non-tuner monsters during battle between this attacking card and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of this card. Effective difference is battle damage to your opponent. So piercing, this card gains 300 attack for each time it inflicts battle damage to your opponent. Then add 1 with the sword. Activate while the only monster you control is one face-up XX-Saber monster. Equip this card to that monster. It gains 800 attack and destroys your opponent monster by battle. Draw 1 card. And then the light wave tuning, we've already gone over that. Oppressed people level 1, aqua water. 400, 2000 defense. That's a good defense. And then Protector with the Ice of Blue. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one light monster from your hand. You can target one effect monster you control. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one blue ice monster from your hand. You can only use the effect of Protector with Ice of Blue once per turn. So I said, really, I think it's a decent card. Stardust Flash. Target one Stardust monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Genex Ally Bellflame. It's a level 4 dark. Each time a monster you control is sent to the graveyard, place 1 Genex counter on this card. Each time a card goes banished, place 2 Genex counters on this card. This card gains 100 attack for each Genex counter on the field. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each Genex. Whirlwind of Gusto. Variety comes out. Prodigious Puppeteer. Okay, I think everything else we've gone over. Let's confirm our guaranteed ultra rare. Hopefully it's a Stardust Dragon. Hopefully. I would really, really appreciate it. Oh, it's a Genex Undyne. I guess I'll take the Genex Undyne as well. Alright, so let's do next the 24 packs plus the ultra rare, and then after that we'll do the 1500 gems, and then I'll leave it at that because otherwise this video is going to be way, 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 way too long. Okay, let's do that. Alright, I have to add more funds. I should have just added 100 to begin with. Oh well. Okay, go. Alright, so we're gonna do this 24 packs plus the ultra rare, and then we'll leave it at that, and then maybe do another video later on or tomorrow. I haven't decided when I want to go ahead and upload it. So here's 1 out of 24. Cyber Shark, Needle Soldier, Windmill Genex. Genex controller, press 1 or more non-tuner wind monster. This card gains 300 attack for each spell or trap card set on the field. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to select and destroy 1 set spell or trap card. Okay. Any spell or trap destruction is actually welcome in Duel Links since we don't have that much. We do have the that new X-Saber Hunley that does a massive amount of destruction, but other than that, I think this guy is it's a decent card. Alright. Synchro Deflector. Activate only when a face-up synchro monster you control is selected as an attack target. Negate the attack and destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. Alright, so it's a decent effect. And I must try to start moving a little bit faster so this video doesn't get way too long. Alright, Tomoe. Alright, Dark Scorpion, Whirlwind of Gusto, Natural Tune. Select 1 face-up level 4 lower normal monster you control. If it is treated as a tuner monster while it's face-up on the field. Alright, so it gives you a tuner. Alright, hopefully this is the Stardust. I really would like at least 1 Stardust. Or I haven't even checked the what the rewards for Yusei are. You might be able to get 1 Stardust from the level up. I haven't checked. I haven't really done anything with this whole new world other than unlock. Oh, there's an X-Saber Dark Soul. Other than unlock Yusei Fudo. So for the Dark Soul, for the X-Saber deck, I think you might need 3 Dark Souls. I don't know. If Duel Links, you might need 2 maybe. During the end phase, if this card was sent from your side of the field to the graveyard this turn, you can add 1 X-Saber monster from your deck to your hand. So that's basically what searches for everything else. And I think you might want to run 3. I don't know. It's basically the goblin, or not the goblin. What is it that zombie level? Yeah, I think it's a goblin. No, it's not a goblin. For the zombies, and I can't remember the name of it. Desperate Tag. If a face-up attack position monster you control is destroyed by battle during damage calculation, you can reduce the battle damage from this battle to 0. And special summon 1 level 4 lower warrior type monster from your hand to the end at the end of the damage step. A decent card, not really gonna see that much play, I don't think. Alright, Synchro Barrier, tribute 1 Synchro monster you control. You do not take any damage until the end phase of the next turn. Dark Scorpion and Light Wave Tuning. Alright, on this one, nothing here. Shine Knight, level 3 Light Warrior. This card is level 4 1 face up defense position, so it's 1900 defense, so it's decent. Toon Magician, level 4 spellcaster. It's a Gemini. This card is treated as a tuner. So when you second summon it, it's a tuner. I don't think you'll see that much play. Alright, hopefully this is an ultra rare. Let's see what it'll be. It's most likely another factory. Yeah, Dark Factory of Mass Production. So basically I'm getting most of the junk here in this video. Scorpion, different like Guard Strike. There was something new there and didn't catch it. It's trying to move a little bit faster. Genex. Alright, nothing on this one. Future Samurai, another Genex pushed with the Ice of Blue. I think that's our 3rd one, so don't need any more of those. Saber Bolt. Each face-up X-Saber monster on the field gains 100 attack times its level, which is 100 defense times its level. Protected with the Eyes of Blue. Salza. Okay. Let's go a little bit. I should have just skipped on this one, I think. Well, we're almost done. I just pushed through it. Hopefully this is the another ultra. Alright. Another Undyne. So I've got 2 Undynes. I guess it's gonna be in that Mermail deck. Hopefully we get at least one. Well, we're definitely gonna get a confirmed ultra rare, so we still got a couple more chances to get a Stardust. Shine Knight. Nothing there. Nothing on this one. Alright, last one. This is the very last one, and there's nothing in it. Genex Solar, and then let's see what our confirmed guaranteed ultra rare is. Unexpected Die. So if you control no monsters, special summon 1 level 4 lower normal monster from your deck. I guess it's a decent card. Still have 1500 gems, so let's go ahead and use those. Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully we get a couple, at least 1 or 2 more ultra rares. Global Returner, Blessing for Gusto, Stardust Flash. Variety comes out. Natural Tune. Blessing for Gusto. Galaxy Serpent. Another Hydrogenex. Alright, 2 rares out of this one. Another Eagles. Genex Gaia. Huge Revolution, and one with the sword. So it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting anything from this gems. Genex Gaia, Magician. I heard it's most likely I don't think it's even going to be a super rare. We'll see. Nope, it's just a standard rare. So nothing out of those, and we still have 105 packs to go with 20 more packs to open for today. So purchase. Nothing on this one. Shadow hopefully this, what is it? One of the blue eyes synchro. No, it's not. It's a white stone of legend. Alright, I'll take it, I guess. I still need another white stone, I think. Pine Kono along with the sword and Tuner's High. So it seems like, I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems like whenever you buy gems, you have a lower maybe chance of getting a super rare or an ultra rare. Not really sure if that's true or not, but it kind of seems like it. Gusto Falco. Side Belflame, Protector Glass Blue. And then the last out of 10. And we might get something. There's a Karibo. Nope. That Karibo animation always fools you. Genex. Okay, 1 super rare at least from that one. Alright, last 10 packs for today. Let's see what we get. Alright, purchase. And I'm kind of tempted to just go ahead and do the 36 packs plus the SR plus the ultra rare, but I think this video is way too long already. Bubble Crash. Oh, that Bubble Crash was me. Cosmic Flare, Level Tuner, Windmill Genex. Alright, hopefully at least a super rare. Oh, this is Mother Dark Elf. Curse of the Circle, Tuner's High. Future Samurai, Dark Scorpion. Alright, so after this video, I don't think we'll have enough to do an XX-Saber deck yet. Alright, so Hydrogenex. Blessings for Gusto, Synchro Barrier, Saber Slash. Shooting Star, and Stardust Flash. And then the very last pack, nothing in it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this, I guess, see if we have anything that we might want to go over. So basically, alright, so we've already pulled one unexpected die. We still haven't put any Mausoleums of the White, which during our main phase you can almost summon a 1-level light tuner monster. Oh, I already have one, we already went over that. Okay. So there's another Healing. We've already gone over that. We've already gone over this. Decent. I think the only thing we're missing is a Stardust Dragon. So I'm pretty sure you all know what this does. It's an anti-destruction effect. 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner monster. It's a dragon. When level 8. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy card or cards on the field, you contribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During the end phase, if this effect was activated this turn and was not negated, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So it just basically keeps recycling itself. And then we have the Genex Neutron, level 4 machine. Once per turn during your end phase, if this card was normal summoned this turn, you can add 1 machine type tuner monster from your deck to your hand, so it's a decent effect. Let's see what else. Of course, we didn't get a single copy of Sure Ice Silver Dragon, one tuner, one or more non-tuner normal monsters. If this card is special summon, dragon type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target one normal monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. So that's basically the primary card in a Blue Eyes deck. Black Drago. I think they changed the name of this card. Don't remember it being that, but I may be wrong. One tuner, one or more non-tuner Gemini monsters. Once per turn, you can send one Gemini monster from your hand to the graveyard to select and destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can select one Gemini monster in your graveyard and special summon it. The special summon Gemini monster is treated as an effect monster and gains its effect. So it's a good card for Geminis. X-Saber Wayne, one tuner, one or more non-tuner monsters, level 5. When this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon one level 4 lower warrior type monster from your hand. And then the Faustian Bargain. Send one special summon monster on either side of the field to the graveyard and special summon one level 4 lower normal monster from your hand. Again, it's a decent card, and that's basically all we were missing. Everything else we got. And let's just end the video for today right there. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you are enjoying my content, do subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.